have to define what toxic is first also. Like, you got to define toxicity. Also.
You know it.
You know. Yeah, exactly. If you're trying to redefine what toxicity is, probably rather toxic human being.
Yeah, I mean, he exudes being a sack of shit.
Your NFL vet sitting in once again for one half of the Hammer.
Dahn.
Cowboys, Tone Diggs. Tone.
Miss you,
See you soon, Tone.
Tone.
Tone is alive.
Yep.
Tone is well-ler than he was earlier in the week.
That's right. Love that.
So that's good. Trending in the right direction. T's and P's to our guy, Tone, obviously.
Yes.
I don't know if he's back ranching or not. The Cowboy went back to the ranch.
I would hope.
What he's up to. But we certainly miss you, Tone. I wonder what weight Tone's going to be when he comes back. Remember, like half of them disappeared.
Yeah, 165 maybe.
He might be.
Might be shorter.
The guy might be a GQ model on the way back. We don't know.
Yeah.
Last time we saw him miss extended days for a sickness, he came back with a cowboy hat on.
Yep.
That was because he watched Yellowstone.
Correct.
And he became Kevin Costner.
Yes.
His gambling record went through the roof.
That's whenever Hammer Dahn actually started, because he was sent to a COVID cave. You remember whenever we were all doing that? When you get COVID and you're isolated from your own family.
Sure.
He was isolated from his own family. That's whenever he really hit his zenith, sports gambling.
Yeah.
He was like just reading through the books, doing that whole thing, watching Yellowstone, gambling, watching Yellowstone. He came back as a cowboy, and we started a sports gambling show daily off of that.
Yeah.
What will come from this one? Maybe a modeling career. Have you seen him as of late?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the jawline's coming in.
Very svelte.
And under that hat, nobody gets to see it. The hair is
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
blooming.
Yeah.
It is really coming into its own out there. I'm excited to see this next Tone that comes up. We miss you, Tone.
Miss you, Tony.
But it's been awesome to have you sitting over there, D-Bud, to be honest with you. I've enjoyed it a lot.
It's been good. It's been fun.
High chair over there. You look down on some people?
It's good. The best part about here is I don't have to worry about my penis being exposed when I sit there and shot.
Good Lord, Darius. It is Wednesday.
Joining us now is a man who's
I don't
sitting
need to worry about that
sitting
either.
in the seat.
Better angle.
In the
different
exposed area, I guess. I did not know that was.
Yeah,
I
watch
had to
out for
work
mirrors.
on that, I guess. Jeez
See the
Louise.
dimensions. I saw the dimensions a few times.
Why are you sitting like that? You haven't sat like that ever. What is your problem? Ladies and gentlemen,
Put your stack of
Coach
dimes
in the
away.
trenches, 12-year NFL lineman, coach, Super Bowl champion, sitting in an incredible unprofessional position.
Showing off his trenches.
AQ Shipley.
I don't see it.
I mean, you know.
Why?
AQ,
Why does?
it's a little different with Darius.
Yeah,
than
why
you.
is that?
I think it's.
You know why?
I do.
We all know why. Nice elephant on his chest today. The petty remembering of everything animal that we have come to love has made another great presence on this particular program.
Yeah, elephants, I think they're a fan favorite. Like, everybody loves elephants. I think you ask anybody, they should be in everyone's top 5.
Circus is coming to town here in Indianapolis.
Really?
No animals.
So not,
No clowns.
Wait, no kid.
No animals.
so not a circus.
I appreciate it. I watched the commercial, and they're like, the circus is in town. I'm like, oh, people are going to get mad because those elephants inevitably are going to smack them in the mouth, and the lions are going to be upset. And they said, no animals. I'm like, all right. So they just got a bunch of Steve-O's running around, I guess, doing a bunch of crazy stuff. And they're like, no clowns either. It's like, okay, hey, everything that potentially brings a little negativity, the circus said we don't want them. I assume they're going to have the people doing the thing.
Trapeze and whatnot.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
not the
thing.
circus.
Jugglers.
That is
That,
the circus.
that circus sucks if they don't have animals.
What are you talking about? That looks awesome. You don't think that
There's no way this is who it is.
they're dressed up as the animals?
Ringling, bro.
That's not what we came for. I want to see an elephant. I want to see a lion.
I don't know if you've heard about how those
look sad,
those
man.
animals are treated. Yeah, it's like the orangutans down at the zoo.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. That's what it's
Poor.
like.
Those orangutans have been looking for somewhere to hang, too.
It's orangutan, you know what I mean? But I appreciate you mispronouncing it on purpose, seemingly, because
course.
of how they look out there.
Yeah.
Those orangutans, you're looking in the eyes of a human
Yeah.
that is not happy with where it's at right now.
So bummed.
And if you get lucky and you catch it at the right time, it'll dump right there while it's looking at you and say, yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is my life.
Oh, there's my pillow for tonight.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can we get a ball in there for them to throw around?
Anything.
Maybe a TV for them to watch.
They probably
Seriously.
can't. They probably can't have those things because they'll try and end it to get out of that goddamn cage.
Yeah, I don't know. They said they added on to make it better. We should go check it out this summer, next summer. We should go check out
The zoo?
the happier orangutans.
Okay.
I mean, I went to the zoo last summer, and they weren't any more happy.
Well, it was a hot day. None of us are happy on a hot day.
True.
I don't think any monkey inside of Indiana is happy on any day.
It's a good question. We'll look into it more. 9-year NFL vet is here. A man who has been sitting in place of one half of the Hammer, Dahn, Cowboys, Tone Diggs. T's and P's, we think you'll be back soon. Darius J. Butler's here. How you doing, pal?
Great, outstanding.
Yeah, better than those orangutans, what you're saying.
Much better than
Everyone.
Certainly those elephants and lions that are in those circuses.
I mean, we mentioned the zoo. The elephant that they had at those two zoos, they looked almost white because they were just covered in dust and shit, and they couldn't even.
Well, they roll around. That's what they do.
And then you should have seen the puddle they had for him to, mess around in. It was pathetic. Look, Indiana Zoo, please help your animals.
That's a beautiful zoo.
It is a beautiful area.
It's a beautiful zoo.
It's right on the canal. I walk by it all the time. I'm just saying the animals.
Well, you went on a day where it's 110 degrees. The animals aren't as happy.
No, I'm telling you, this is 24/7. There were rhinoceroses that I thought were boulders just dead, and then they told me no.
They were napping.
Those are the rhinos.
They were napping.
That's not what they look like either.
That's what an elephant looks like.
That's not what the Indianapolis Zoo looks like.
That is literally from the Indy Zoo. That is a picture live from the Indy Zoo.
That's probably where they take them when they have good behavior for 8 months and they get 2 days inside this concrete box. That's what you get rewarded with.
I would like
Got a little grass.
That's probably how most zoos are. I would like to say the Indy Zoo is fantastic.
It is. It is a nice zoo.
It is fantastic. The animals got a lot of moxie, though.
They do.
Like, here's an orangutan, for instance, that I've made eye contact with. Mm-hmm. They know you, you know them. And they say orangutans are humans, pretty much. Yep. Obviously, you could get into the conversation however you want to take that conversation.
Right.
Whatever. I just said, I'm not getting into it.
How so?
Well, just like evolution and the whole other thing that could, I'm not the person that should be talking about it.
What do you mean, evolution versus what?
creation.
Science.
Hello.
Oh, science versus religion.
Yeah. I'm not going to get into it, but I will say you go to the zoo, you look at an orangutan, you think to yourself, it seems to very similar. I raise my eyebrow, it raises its eyebrow. Wait a minute, It's dumping out of the same spot I'm dumping out of. It's waving, catching,
Walking.
it's peeling things.
Yeah.
It's eating the same exact way. It's like that feels like that's a... Can we get a TV for this thing to watch? Yeah. That's kind of what you start thinking about when you get in there. Indy Zoo is great, and they got a lot of moxie. Speaking of a lot of moxie, 12-year NFL vet, Super Bowl champion, Jackie Moon, player coach, ladies and gentlemen, AQ Shipley. AQ, you ever see these orangutans?
Not at the Indy Zoo, no.
Have you ever seen an orangutan before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. I'm talking, they're brilliant. We need to get them on our side. You know what I mean? With everything that's kind of happening, we need to get these orangutans on our side. I'd rather have the old school.
How do we do that?
Instead of the new AI. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Give me the old school, paws on the ground, hands on the ground.
I agree.
Orangutan over the AI.
Can't trust
They're
either
real
of those.
strong.
What are you talking
The
about?
orangutans or the AI. Both will turn on you at any given moment.
Well, Mrs. Brooke, my fifth grade teacher who wanted me sent to boot camp because I was selling cigs and she was not happy about it. She's actually the one that found the carton of cigarettes in my backpack on the pat hook in the back of her classroom. Mm-hmm. She had a pet orangutan. It turned on her.
Yeah.
No.
God
Never
rest
saw
her
her
soul.
teach again. Yeah.
That's it.
died?
That was it?
Nah, I think it just ripped her entire back and face off.
Oh,
yeah.
so she's dead.
No, she survived. Miss Brooke was a tough cookie. She was not happy. I think she did take all the cigs that I was selling too directly to her house, which I can respect and appreciate.
Yeah.
But she had an orangutan, and that orangutan turned. Every friend that I've had that has had a monkey said that at one point it's going to be you or the monkey, And at one point, you just got to let that monkey know that you're the alpha. Mm-hmm. And when that time comes, if you don't show up to the test, it's their house now.
Yeah.
That's just what we get. What are you laughing about?
So funny.
What are you laughing about?
I mean, nobody stands a chance. Look at those things.
Well, especially not skinny AQ. Fat AQ might have had a chance. Yep. You know what I mean? Back whenever you had a little grit.
The science says they're like 10 times stronger than any human.
Oh, okay. That's like Michigan's favored by 23.5 over Iowa.
Miracles can happen.
So the sports books got the orangutans versus the humans at minus 1,000. Who cares? AJ, you've heard the orangutan conversation. Obviously, I've seen some that are in battling boredom in one particular zoo, but we have nothing but respect for them. AQ seems to just have this quitting mentality that we can't alpha an orangutan. I assume you're a man, if you got in there, would be able to befriend one of these orangutans by shaking their hands and alphaing them?
Absolutely not. You have heard me mention on this program multiple times. I do not mess with primates. Once they kind of hit the 2-3 year mark, what do? You see AQ sitting there, meat out, right at the camera. They come for your meat, and then they shove it in your mouth, and they're going to rip your face off, too. So I will not mess with primates, especially once they have hit puberty.
What?
All right. We'll keep that in mind.
Sounds like a
Because you got to be with Caesar before he hits puberty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? You got to be with him before they hit puberty so they remember you. Because I love those videos whenever they.
It doesn't matter. No. It doesn't matter if you have them after puberty. If they have whatever, if they're attached to you, once they hit puberty, it's just a matter of time before they rip your meat off, and you know that.
No.
I do not know that. Because
Yes, you do. That's how it goes.
I do not know that. I've seen the videos where they let these gorillas back into the wild.
Thank you.
And then 10 years later, the parents.
It's cool for a little bit. Cool for a little bit, pal, until they come for you. You know that. It's just a matter of time.
No. James Franco in Planet of the Apes. They never came to James Franco.
I'm not even talking about James Franco, Planet of the Apes, which is an awesome movie.
Well, I'm talking more chimpanzees as well, too. I don't know as much about orangutans, but yes.
The orangutans are the real deal. They're us. The orangutans are the most us. They will whittle stuff away. They'll peel. They're like super duper human. Like they are.
But the macaques.
Actually, joining us now. I love the macaques.
Yeah, the macaques.
Hey, listen, the macaques over there in Asia do not play games.
None.
Wash their fruit.
They wash their clothes.
Yeah.
They'll put on shoes. These things will put on little shoes to run around. You got a lot of rock.
these things up.
The macaques, they're the real deal.
Yeah.
They're tiny.
No.
It doesn't matter. They're never around humans, but if they were, we could just kick them right down the street
There's a
because
new
they are
leader.
small. But they have a tiered system where if you're born in this one, you ain't ever getting up the rest of the pyramid, pretty much.
Kind of like Japan.
So there's like royal families, that kind of get born in these macaques. I watched a documentary. There was somebody that was
Kill their way to the top, though?
Yeah.
Can one alpha kill his way to the top?
Well, a female macaque actually started at the bottom, and she was a dog. And she just, boom, you're dead. Awesome. Bang, you're dead. And the community had to handle it. A couple murders within the community.
Yeah.
And she just said, no, I'm the captain now.
Exactly.
It was a great documentary. It's 100% true, too. And I don't know how they filmed it and how they got them to speak, but it was fantastic out
She's
there.
still ruling, too.
Yeah, she is. You're damn.
Iron Fist. They call her Putin.
Wait, they got the macaques to talk?
Yes.
Well, they're just body language. What they were kind of lean.
I got to see this. So-called documentary.
We got a lot of talking macaques out there. And for everybody that doesn't believe us, look it up. MACACQUE. Macaque, I believe is how it's spelled.
Nat Geo is.
Joining us now is a guy who's a big macaque fan.
He is.
I have never seen a guy love macaque more than J.J. Watt does.
Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, J.J. Watt.
Yeah, JJ!
You love these macaques, don't you?
I'm still. There's a lot to process here. There is a lot to process. I don't even know where to start. AJ's putting claims on these chimps, saying they're going straight for the meat. I've never heard that in my life. That's a straight no. Why? Why that?
Why do you think they love bananas so much?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Spell
And
that
put it in
out
your
for
mouth.
us.
They want your parents to find you. It's disrespectful.
The spelling of macaque just threw me for a loop. I'm still trying to process the letters that you just put together to spell that word.
Yeah. I'm not sure it was right, though, but it's something along those lines.
It was there.
Let's move past the. You think we're okay? You think we're okay with the orangutans if we were to befriend them and alpha them, maybe get them on our squad, Jacob?
No, we're screwed. It would crush us. It would crush us.
We need to worry about the macaques more than we need to worry about the orangutans, I think, just because the mentality of the two different ones.
Spell it again. There's no way that was the correct spelling.
MACACQUE.
Boom.
That's what I'm thinking.
Pretty sure it is.
That's in my head. That's what I see.
CQUE. That's CQ. Does not feel like it can go together.
I agree. That's why as soon as it comes out of my mouth, I say, this guy's did it. Oh, MCAQUES. Too many C's. Too many C's.
Man, that thing would be sick to have as a pet.
No. These ones.
It's the wrong one.
These ones.
These ones-
You know that fuck around and find out thing?
Yeah, bingo.
Right there at the top. Boom. Macaque. That thing, you don't want to be in there at all.
I don't know about the orangutans. These things will rip your meat off. First thing.
Yeah, speaking of, AJ Hawkins is back. AJ, can you see us?
I can see you now. You guys look great.
Why are you so matter of fact about the orangutan straight to the meat, straight to the mouth? Why is
I'm
that?
First off, I'm talking more chimpanzees, but all primates, like all of them, do not mess with them. Once their teeth develop and once they get those hormones in them, I told you, it's a matter of time before your meat's in your mouth. You know that.
Yeah, but how you say you know that to me? I don't know that.
It's a real thing. Look it up. That's what. Hey, look at my little friend. Oh, here we go. Yeah,
Holy
mess with that
shit.
guy. You want to talk to him? Her? Whoever it is?
Good
Yeah, please
Lord.
don't
Yeah, good
misgender.
Yeah, can't have it.
Son of a bitch.
Exactly. Well, I can't
They're
tell
coming.
right here, but that's what I'm saying. Good luck.
I very much trust your opinion on primates. I will say, like, for some reason, you seem like you have researched this properly, and I believe that you have researched this properly. I don't know why.
I agree. It does feel
What
like
made
first
you
place
get
to
into
die,
the
'cause I don't wanna die.
what made you go down a road where your Google search led you to a primate's going to rip your meat off and put it in his mouth?
Well, I found this out years ago. The put it in your mouth part, I kind of came up with that one because I've always said, they said, why would they rip it off and put it in your mouth? I said, because that's the most disrespectful they can kill you, and they're your parents or your loved ones to find you dead with your meat in your mouth. So I added that part on. But
Okay.
ripping the
All
meat-
right.
came up
All
with
right, okay.
Yeah, no. Listen, ripping the meat off is a real thing. I don't know where they place it once they rip it off. I just said.
Yeah, but you're saying
I'm
matter of
guessing
fact.
both.
You said you know that. It's like you're the only one.
Yeah,
that knows
that.
you just passed this information on to 20 million people on ESPN. Now everybody,
20 million.
I'm going to go out and tell
JJ.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
Yeah, show's getting big, guys. Get on board.
No, I don't think so. And joining us from his attic in Ohio is a college football national champion, a man who's an expert on primates and how they will kill you.
Yep.
Also a guy who won a Super Bowl champion, the all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers, the current president of Ohio, A.J. Hawk. Oh, nice haircut. Nice haircut. Killing it.
Yep. Finally got one. Yeah, my dude Jake hooked me up. But also, I'm not an expert on primates. I'm not an expert on anything. I am just curious about, how they kill people and how we need to make sure we use caution, I think, when we're around them.
Yesterday, you were portraying yourself as an expert.
Yep.
Yes.
Just want to let you know.
Never said I was an expert. Never.
Yep, you did. You made up your own fact, and then you told us you know that as if you were.
Do you know that it hasn't happened? Do you know that they have not done that to humans?
I do not. I have not. But you, portraying as an expert, said that it did happen.
Yep.
You're also an expert on Ohio. You're the current
Right.
president of it.
Right.
How about tackling people? All-time leading tackler for one of the longest reigning organizations in the history of the NFL. I think you're an expert on that.
I'd say so.
Expert on great haircuts. This is called
Yeah.
the A.J. Hawk.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I
Making
mean?
children. Expert on that.
10 kids. Yeah, you're an expert, dude. Just get it in. You're an expert of a lot of things, A.J. We're proud of you.
Okay. Is Coach Saban on yet?
Why do you?
You're not an expert at this, I guess.
Yeah, you
You're
suck.
doing a show for 5 years somehow, and there's still moments where you think to yourself, "This guy's never done a show before."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's that happens for all of us. So we're all trying to get to the expert status in this particular profession.
I have one question. Why are we beating up on AJ so bad?
Listen, AJ said some things
Just a
yesterday.
primate. Just a primate.
Yeah,
thing,
he
Coach?
said
I don't
some
know if-
things yesterday, Coach. He said some stuff.
They can't handle the truth, Coach.
I mean, he seems like one of the, no disrespect to anybody else, but one of the nicest guys on this program.
Coach,
Thank you, Coach.
Coach,
You've been fooled.
Coach. Listen,
You
we're
can
gonna.
be nice and still talk about primates at the same time.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Everything else you talk about. Coach, we'll get a chance to hang out in real life one time, and you'll get a chance to feel the toxicity actually flowing out of that one over there. But never out of you, which is what we are incredibly appreciative of. How do you feel like you duped that man? How do you feel like you duped that man? I hear a lot of people
Why does he think you guys are picking on me? What did he see?
I assume there was just a lot of videos of us saying, "Is that right, AJ?"
Okay, Hawk.
A lot of that. I get that from numerous people, by the way. They're like, "Hey, AJ's a good boy, isn't he? Just kind of,
They don't know.
just kind of be a good boy."
They don't know him like we know him the same way.
I'm like, okay. Just listen to what he's saying, and instead of saying he's a good boy, think like, "Oh, that's the most toxic human on
Yeah.
earth." You're like, "What? No,
No.
that's the toxic table." I'm
You
like,
have to define what toxic is first. Also, like you got to define toxicity. Also.
you know it.
yeah, exactly. If you're trying to redefine what toxicity is, probably rather toxic human being.
Yeah, I mean, he exudes being a sack of shit. We know that from being around him a lot. To the outside world, yeah, he's a nice boy.
Look at that
He's just
haircut.
a great father, and he is a great father, but he is also
Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
an Ohio sack
He
of
invited 50,000 people to the Capitol on his birthday for his party. Okay.
A lot of conversation about that here a couple years later. AJ, hope you're happy about your birthday party on January 6th. That is his birthday. We're just letting
It
you know.
is. It is.
That is his birthday. You say you're open to trying things and learning things. Let's go 1 week ago to what Bubba Gumpino told you before you traveled over to see the Hammers take on Burnley. Run it.
JJ, if you talk to Vincent, Coach Company, if we get up a goal, let's just put all the lads behind the ball and get a point.
Let's park it.
Park the bus. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so you got a chance to go over. We saw all you're pouring a beer, you're doing a crowd thing. Yep. We also saw, what was the score of that game with like 4 minutes left, Gumpy?
It was 1-0 for the proud Burnley squad in the 86th minute.
And then what was the final score after the game ended?
Unfortunately, lost 2-1 to the Hammers.
What?
Oh, no.
No.
We gave you the answer. Gumpy literally gave, this is the greatest footy gambler on earth. That guy knows. We gave you the answer, JJ. It was in your face. You were there. We saw it. How'd this happen? What are we doing over there? We're going to get relegated.
Come on.
Yeah. It was devastating. I mean, there's no other way to put it, man. I was in the stands with the fans. We went up 1-0. I mean, everything you hope for. The whole reason I fly over there is like this moment. Like we go up 1-0 against a team that's, playing really good football right now, and it's late in the game, so you're like, all right, yes, I wanted to be the good luck charm. I'm coming over. I'm now the good luck charm.
Oh, the hero.
I'm standing in the fans. We're all cheering. We're all high fiving. There's beer flying. It's great. And then with 5 minutes left, man, they score the first, or like it was the 86th minute. They score the first one. So you're like, damn it. And I'm like, all right, 1-1. Now I'm trying to hype myself back up and be like, if you told me coming into this game that we'd get 1 point, all right, I'll take that. And then 5 minutes later, man, they hit the second one, and it was just pure devastation.
In extra time? It was in extra time?
Very late.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. I think it was 91st minute, 92nd minute.
Oh, no. It's not even supposed to, game's not supposed to be that long. No. Was it your guys' fault that there was extra minutes? Like, was it a Burnley player that was rolling around that they had to give an extra 4 minutes to? Or, Gumpy, what was the full play of the game? Do you recall?
Nah, it was every game kind of goes 6 to 8 minutes extra time now. They've kind of changed it with the World Cup. There's a lot of extra time in every game. Yeah.
What's that?
It's to avoid the time wasting, actually, because players would time waste and then they wouldn't add time on, so they would have a bitch.
Yeah, so JJ, you lose in that extra 6 to 8 minutes. That's just in every game now. 90-minute game, but actually 96 and a half, 98 minutes. And you guys just couldn't hold on?
I was so ready for a great night. Was going to go straight to the pubs. Was going to just have a good time.
Saw you pouring beers over there. You look like a professional. Did you go over to Dublin and do the whole Guinness?
Oh yeah, I've been over there for that.
Professional.
One of the news so I did this back in March when I was with the team, and then one of the newspapers over there yesterday wrote, J.J. Watt copies Tom Brady pulling pints in a pub for his team, and I was like, no. I did this back in March. Don't tell me that
I'm the first booze bag, please, please.
Yeah, I got it on the team. Tom got on the team. I pulled some pints. Tom pulled some pints. He's got 7 rings. I got 0 rings. All right, we know how this goes. Don't take the one thing I got away from me.
And let's wrap up this conversation about Burnley. Are you firing the coach immediately?
Have to.
I mean, Gumpy knew what was going to happen in the game before it happened, and he even knew how he was going to respond. Gumpy, you knew exactly what this guy was going to do.
We got a shot this week, though.
Who?
This is must win.
You've been saying that for 10 weeks.
Hey, this is must win, JJ. We have to win on Saturday.
Against who?
Sheffield.
Oh, it's a tough farm.
Gary's a
I mean,
dog.
there is no doubt that this is a large game. I mean, we're both in the relegation zone at the moment.
Luton Town keeps getting points too, JJ.
Yeah, they're parking it after they have a 1-0 lead.
Luton Town got a big
86
win.
minutes in.
They Gump coach remotely.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I want company out. I want Gump in tomorrow.
Me too.
We want company.
Pull a Tepper.
Boom.
Hell yeah. Still a lot of season left, JJ. You'll be all right.
He ain't going. He ain't going. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, well, I mean, are you going to be Tepper or not? Tepper just lets his fans know I'm not happy about what's happening either.
What a wild move that! Like, just a lot of interesting things came out of that yesterday.
Yeah, because I've gone on the record numerous times, like Houston, loudest, best place we played every single year. So in my mind, it's like great fan base, always will be, always is. And then they start sending those photos out, and it's like, wait a minute, that top tier is like, they're tarping it like it's old school Jacksonville.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, a lot of seats. A lot of seats up there.
Red jerseys on, too?
Show me a picture.
What?
I don't know. No, this is. Don't speak on Houston like this. You're lying.
I'm just telling you what Houston's doing to Houston. Okay,
Let me see it. Let me see it.
No,
Connor, somebody get a picture. He's lying.
They took a photo. I saw full sections of seats.
Nope.
Yeah.
Messed up.
Nope.
It might have been before the game started. Then maybe somebody was painting a narrative. But the photos I saw was like, the next step is let's put a Texans tarp right over top of that. So that we can say we sold this out. I'm telling you.
No, you're lying. Nope.
JJ, it can't happen. That's what I'm saying, though. It's a great fan base. That's like, in my mind, it's like one of the best in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
And I start seeing those photos, and I'm like, what? Excuse me? That is not how this whole thing is supposed to go in Houston.
I got to see the photos you saw. Where was this? On the internet?
Oh, boy, this is bad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Coming in.
You might have been pouring beers in England whenever this thing was going around.
Let me see it. I got to see this.
It's bad.
We're sending it in. I mean, we'll wait.
And it's not just the upper bowl, JJ. Let me just say there's a few in the
When is it from?
Sunday.
Is it from pregame or is it from
division?
I got it. Obviously.
Zoom in up there. Look at all those red, all that red there in the third section. Those are all seats.
Yeah, not jerseys.
A lot of empty seats.
A lot of empty seats.
You know what the next step is, JJ? Come on, let's revisit my conversation.
I mean, that's nowhere near tarping.
Hold on, can we put this? Can we put it up over here, please?
Should be.
JJ, let me talk to you about business.
It's like a TV timeout too.
What part of the game are we here? Is this pregame?
First quarter.
Anyways, JJ, you see, business-wise, I don't want to because you own a soccer team and everything like that, but you see all these seats here that aren't sold. You could probably put those all together and probably this entire part could just get, guess what? Tarped off. Yeah. Now what do you have? Well, you have a sold out stadium, but you have, I don't know what, 5-6 sections worth of emptiness in this entire thing.
Gross.
JJ, this is disgusting. If these were red
I agree.
seats,
it's not a good look.
You take all these empty seats, you could probably tarp off this whole area.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah, that side of the stadium.
And then you could just have a sellout. You still be able to sell out there.
Yeah.
JJ, you know what I mean? And then you're not even.
What are the Colts looking like?
Sold out, top to bottom, every week. How you doing? Even whenever we sucked, sold out. 1 year, whenever Peyton Manning wasn't our quarterback, and we went 2-14, obviously with Curtis Painter, Dana Orlovsky, Kerry Collins. You killed Kerry. You killed him.
I liked playing against those guys. I enjoyed them much more than Luck. I would rather play against those guys than Luck.
Anyways, we had the winningest decade in NFL history. Peyton Manning had 10 wins every single year. How you doing? We were about 8 games into that 2-14 year with no Peyton Manning. Obviously, we all found that out right before the season started. They were showing up with bags over their head. People they were showing up, selling out the stadium, but there was paper bags over their head, and it's go to Cleveland. We had a quarterback that was the whole thing that we didn't even know was fake. So Indy will show up. They're not always going to be loud or happy.
No,
but Indy will show up.
There.
Houston, that is. Can we put that back?
No. I think we're good. What's next on the agenda?
Look at that.
What's next on the agenda?
That's a full.
So many seats.
That's a full 3 rows right there.
Can't happen.
What
man.
happened? What's going on? I don't. Yeah, that is frustrating.
There's a lot of blue seats down there too.
Oh, I didn't even see the high-priced ones. I didn't even see those ones. You had that. We might be tarping off this whole
side. Yeah.
Because look at this. There ain't even a soul up here, and this is just one quadrant. Oh, what's the other side look like? Oh no, we might be able to tarp the whole.
Is that my bobblehead up there on the top right? Is that?
I mean, there are seats available.
Yeah, that is you up there, buddy. AJ, why don't you buy Texans fans some tickets?
Yeah.
And give them away. I don't know, what, 30,000 of them?
Yeah, for $20.
Maybe we can fill this place up.
Yeah.
I remember when the Pacers were at the beginning of making their run with the group that was there whenever I was there.
George and Hibbert.
George Hill, Paul George, Roy Hibbert, Lance Stevenson, that crew right there. I mean, they were awesome to watch. They make it to the playoffs, and the first round of the playoffs couldn't sell the place out. So I actually bought 5,000 tickets up in the upper bowl, and they gave me a great deal. I'm like, we'll give them for $5 or something like that. Gave away 5,000 tickets to people. Filled the place up.
Let's go.
Right? And then people got to experience it, and they're like, our team's good, and they're all the way back. You could do that. You could do
filled
that.
the place up with 5,000 tickets.
5,000 people.
Upper Bowl.
Upper Bowl was not sold. It was not sold out for a playoff game for the Pacers. So I bought the 5,000 tickets that weren't sold out at Upper Bowl, handing them out to people. They had to make a free throw or something. They get a ticket. It was like a full thing. People get in there. They experience what the Pacers were. All of a sudden, we're back. You can do that for the Texans.
Let's go.
25,000.
You individually handed out 5,000 tickets to people?
I was there, yeah. It was a long day.
How did that go?
Well,
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, at the beginning, the idea was they're going to have to earn it. And then, no, you just,
Oh, you're here.
You showed up.
Yep. So they weren't going to show up to the game anyway. Mm-hmm. And then you were like, I'm going to make it even harder. Let me make them earn the tickets to show up to the game they already don't want to go to.
All they had to do was make a free throw.
Easy.
It's Indiana. Everybody's born with a basketball in their hand here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Hoosiers. Yeah.
Exactly. But too many people were missing shots, so we just started.
Yeah.
We had some homeless people in there, obviously, for the
smart.
night. They got some.
Hey, it's warm in there.
Anyways, you could do that, JJ, for the Texans.
Yeah.
Don't you? Don't you want to do that?
Sure.
That's
a lot.
This guy's a hero.
Nice guy.
All right, get a hold of the people at the Houston Texans. You know them. Hey, JJ will buy all of these seats, so we don't have to tarp them off and hand them out there. In the what is it? Fourth largest?
Third now, I think.
What is Houston? Fourth largest city? Fifth? What is it?
I think it's dropping down to number 3 now. I think we're going up to number 3. I think we're popping up.
Passing Chicago.
Big city. Yeah.
No.
We just kind of keep getting wider and wider of the space. Yeah.
Yeah, and the people don't want to drive to the stadium anymore.
No, they don't.
That's what they're saying.
Traffic.
Traffic is terrible in Houston.
What's next? What do you guys want to talk about next? AJ, how you doing, bud?
AJ's back.
Oh, nice.
AJ Service dropped off. They're throttling him. I think it's because he was talking the way he was talking about those primates earlier in the meet and everything.
AJ, did you ever play special teams?
I did, and sorry if my screen has been blank for the last 10 minutes. I can hear you guys great. I just can't see any of the show, so I have no idea exactly what's going on, but I can hear you. But yes, I was a 4-year starter at left wing and punt in college, and I played a lot of punt when I was in the league as well. I was there a few times when I think Devin Hester took a few back on us, no question.
I'd love to hear the reaction from the game. I saw
Ohio State, Michigan, you talking about?
The game.
Oh,
I thought you guys called it the game. Is that not the game anymore?
Yeah, but the way
it is the game. Yes,
right. Starting to lose a little luster.
It's the game.
What do you mean it's losing luster?
I mean,
it's
3 straight
the
losses.
game.
3 straight losses.
You know, like Triple H at one point was the game.
Bingo.
Triple H. This is the game. Ohio State, Michigan.
3 straight losses.
Ohio State won 8 straight.
What are you talking about?
Is Ryan Day on the hot seat?
Why are you stirring this?
What
Where's
the
Jimmy
hell?
Franklin?
AQ.
Where's
What
James
the
Franklin at?
AQ, why are you swinging your legs like a 6-year-old in a chair?
They can't reach the floor.
This is crack. You look like a 5-year-old, like at a dinner table at like Applebee's.
There it is.
We can get you a little booster stool if you need it.
Wow.
Did you two go on a walk?
This week, any more
Not
walk?
this week. He was over in Burnley.
A long time ago when Energy Stadium was selling out every Sunday, you had
It used to be a good fan base.
a long time ago.
Great.
Long ago in a galaxy far, far away, people used to go to Texans games. And when they would go.
You want to talk about your team?
Hey, just shut up, okay? I'm asking the
right.
question to you, brother. You don't ask me the questions, okay? Chach.
All right. Spit it out then. Spit it out.
I'm
Get to
getting
the question.
there. I'm getting there. If you would stop interrupting
AQ's got to
me.
catch a flight back to Arizona.
Yes, you guys can go on a walk.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I bet you're really looking forward to it. But when you were playing, you had a couple studs.
We have a guy joining us in the middle of this In the Trenches, which is fantastic. We have no idea why or how. This is unexpected and unannounced.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us again is a person called. We didn't answer. We're calling him back.
Who is it? The suspense is killing me.
It's got to be Kaboli.
It's got to be Aaron.
Mama?
It's not Aaron. Aaron's on practice field today. AQ. Ladies and gentlemen, JJ Watt.
Wow.
Yes.
What's going on?
I got a bone to pick.
With who?
I got a bone to pick. I was watching the film of the show, and the Texans photo that you put up They were wearing battle red this week.
No.
In that photo,
you saw
they were
those
wearing
seats.
blue.
No. That was from this week.
No, it wasn't. You sons of bitches. Whoa. You sons of bitches.
All right. Maybe we did take the chance.
I love that he
maybe
called
we
back
did
for
take
that.
the chance to really say some stuff about the
Was that
Houston
like
Texans.
4 years ago?
No. It was from November 19th.
Yeah, it was definitely this season, though. It was this
It
season.
was this season.
It was this season.
This is some grade A bullshit.
Oh, there was one from this week too.
Yeah, hey, put this one back up.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
Gump, stay in the back room and shut your mouth, all right?
It's giving you facts, JJ. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't need your facts. I'm sick of it. I'm pissed over here.
All right. Well, hey, listen, we take back everything we said.
right.
But with that being
All right,
said,
go back to AQ swinging his legs and showing off fun blocking schemes.
Thanks, man. We'll show your defensive line getting their fucking asses kicked. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Well, next time we're not going to go for a walk. We'll do a little one-on-one in my backyard.
I got film. I got film.
only one person's taking a walk.
I have played against you a few times. Let's not forget that.
Not now. Hey, JJ, I want to let you know, AQ at about 2:30, where he's sitting at right now, he's still going to
you're
try
winning.
the same tactics, though. You know,
Yeah,
he's
you're
going to
winning.
lead with the head.
Go get him.
You know what he's
Yeah,
trying
he's
to
going
do?
to cut block. He's going to cut block. That's what I would do if I was scared too.
Bingo.
Scaredy cat.
All right. Those you're going to need.
Later.
I love it.
See you, dude. Sorry about it.
Wow.
Love it.
Nice little rivalry.
Trenches.
I did like that you brought that up, though.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I've been watching.
I saw it.
Battle
bell
Red.
Yeah. I saw it say 11-19.
When is that picture
Didn't
from,
matter.
by the way?
The ones from this week aren't
It is
together.
from this year?
It was from last week's game. and
Oh, perfect.
This has been an issue all season.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has been an issue all season. We just chose to bring it up in a very loud fashion. And we all know Tyreek, though, incredibly confident guy, hardworking guy. What do you say? He want to be a porn star when he's done?
He did, yes. Yeah. So
Loves the line of
That was
work.
before he got married.
About 3 weeks
I was
ago.
gonna say it was a couple weeks before he got married.
Yep.
So
And maybe he was just talking his shit. You know what I mean? Just
Could have been.
letting people know
It's
that
a job.
Yeah,
It's
hey,
a job.
Hey, a lot of people make a lot of money on there. It's crazy what's going on.
He could easily be, porn's next new stud. He could win that award easy at the PAs.
What's the PA?
yeah.
Porn awards.
Is that what they're called?
AVNs.
Hey,
There it is.
There it is.
I knew it had
Too
some-
quick.
They do
Too
Dominic.
quick in the back there. You're married too. What's going on?
Yeah, whoa, Nick, jeez.
That was
A
unbelievable.
lot of years of research.
Yeah. It's in Vegas. I
they've done
don't know how I
Vegas.
know that, but
Yeah,
it's in
Nick,
Vegas.
Nick and AQ are kind of like the Warren Sharp of the porn world. They kind of know. They write a book about it. They're very invested. They know the new things, the new designs that people are using in their offense, if you will.
Oh, yeah. You got little wrinkles being added this year at the AVNs, boys.
Hopefully, not too many.
How happy are you to be back in the SEC? Get a chance to chat with Feinbaum today. Huh? That's a dream come true, huh? We're back in the SEC.
I'll tell you what, you know you've made it when you get a request to double team McAfee and Feinbaum in the same day.
Whoa.
That's when you know you're where you want to be as a coach.
Hey, listen, that's a tag team
Yep.
that I think the world doesn't need a lot of, but you are going to crush it, obviously, on that show as you did this one. We can't wait to see what you do down there, man. You're a good ball coach and a good dude. We're proud of you.
Not given a chance, that's a bigger deal.
Yeah, it's a heartbreaker for somebody, and if Louisville wins...
You went blue today, huh?
Yeah, because I knew you were coming on with those steely blue eyes. You're welcome.
I'm just saying I like it. I'm just used to black.
Do you have anything else?
AJ went black.
AJ's black every day. He has become...
AJ, you ever go... AJ, that's a new thing for you since you've been a part of this. You didn't go black. Like, that wasn't your thing in high school or college, was it? When did you start going all black?
Black tape. This guy used
Probably, after I was on here for a few years and I realized I didn't want to have to make any decisions choosing shirts. So I
Okay.
have 7 or 8 black long sleeves, 3/4 sleeves I wear.
Shout out to you, me, Steve Jobs.
Right.
Just kind of decision is
It's like
already
a
made. What's
team uni.
Yeah, exactly.
Team uni.
Exactly. But I
Can't
Connor
sweat through. Don't sweat through black
Connor's a
either.
little bit of an individual. He goes with like the wolf shirt and different things.
Hey,
from time
Kirk,
to time.
Kirk, you're doing a lot of hosting. Why don't you just shut up and answer the question? Huh? How about that?
I agree.
and
Jimmy?
can I get a Tony Romo cadence, maybe?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to go on?
We'll go on second number or
Okay.
third number.
Okay. Wait, sir.
You see that? See that?
We missed it. Do it again.
Well, that's our fucking camera guy just jumped off sides right there. I mean,
my bad.
Come on.
It's good cadence.
That's it.
Foxy, all good. You got too excited about it. I had Lane Johnson.
D on the call. We need D on the penalty call there. We got procedure on the offense.
D's going to be right next to me. I'm going to be picking him off the fucking ground every time he gets bull rushed. That's going to be a whole nother workout for me. It's like, all right, play's over. Let's get Darren Brown off the fucking ground.
Head back, hands inside.
You're goddamn right. I got one.
Health pride, AJ. Don't let him talk like that.
On First Hut. Hut.
Who's the? You got to identify the mic. We got to identify the mic.
I'm the fucking tackle. I'm one-on-one out here. I don't have time.
You're the brains of the operation.
Ty will do it.
I'm not Bakhtiari. Okay, that's not how I play. I am me and an outside linebacker or a defensive end are going one-on-one all fucking day.
Damn right.
That is what we got.
Ty, identify the mic, please.
Yeah, you aren't the quarterback. I mean, fucking make.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Features Mike.
I still got this.
What's up?
Did you see that? I was already out there.
Shut down.
That guy's still in his fucking stance.
Yeah.
Did you see
Trent
that?
Williams.
Opposing coach is calling for a penalty.
Yeah, I'm the guy that J.J. Watt's like, he's cheating.
Oh, yeah, you're kicking out early. I got you.
Yeah, especially with how good these shoes are, too. They're going to be loud on that 4K camera. You know what I mean? When I'm hop-stepping a jump out there.
Dallas 5-0 at home, scoring 40-plus points a game at home. I gave you the numbers earlier.
People still listening.
Gave you the numbers earlier about the teams that fucking Seattle win against.
Yeah.
You want me to just? I'm
You
giving
should say the numbers.
I'm giving you.
You should say the numbers again. I'm saying that was
That was
3 hours and 15 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Like,
Coin toss.
don't be scared to get repetitive here. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck.
3 hours and 10 minutes ago.
That was awesome.
You can dive into them again.
That was sick.
You can still give those. I think they're still good because they're great numbers.
Okay. So against Detroit, Baltimore, and San Fran. I'm talking about Seattle. 3 really good teams. 1 they beat, 2 they didn't.
Hard to be both.
This guy doesn't want to be on TV, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that is kind of the whole thought of it. Is that what you feel too, AJ?
I don't know what I feel about Jack. Sorry, I got a vacuum going a little bit. I had some ashes on the desk. I had to clean up.
Thought that was Romo reacting to Dolly.
I got distracted because someone put something of Tony in the group chat. I didn't get to watch it. I was excited to hear what Tony said during the game about Dolly. So.
Sweet. Yeah. I didn't hear anything what they said, but obviously Tony Romo's in it. He has his fastball again.
He does.
Yeah, it's awesome.
He's all the way back, especially whenever that Bland touchdown happens. And during the call, while the play's still happening, Tony's like, Jim, you fucking crushed that.
I got chills.
That was phenomenal. Here's man playing football tonight as we dive into what Chuck Pagano's picked, breaking an NFL record with a 5th pick 6 in one season, and Jim Nantz calling this thing to perfection.
2nd and 10. There it is. This is history. If Bland can take it the distance, this will be the record. Bland for the 5th time has a pick 6. It's never happened in the history of the NFL.
And what a call by you. You got me with goosebumps, Nance. That was unbelievable. History was
I love him.
So
That
good.
is the best.
Listen to it again.
No other commentator is saying that in that moment.
No.
You know, maybe adding something. They tried him through and out. No way.
Nope.
Hey, just respect where respect is due here.
You're really fucking good at this, Jim. That was awesome.
All right, let's get to tonight. All right, Chuck.
Why is everything blacked out on X now?
What do you mean?
You got
to change
for looking at too much porn.
You got to change the setting.
Bopping?
And you guys
What you doing?
What are you looking at porn for under? I guess there is a lot of porn. On there.
There's a lot of porn on X right now, yeah.
The only reason why I knew that is because under one of our tweets 2 days ago, I went down there and some guy just flopped his dick out as a response.
Is that right?
Are you serious?
You got a dick flop
Had
under
to
the
mute
tweet?
it. I was like, what is this penis underneath our thing?
Should have sent that into the group.
I had no idea
Yeah,
that was.
there's
I
some
was
AI.
I was very surprised. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
AI has changed the suckball game big time.
That was an AI dick I saw?
Possibly. Because I'm seeing a lot of naked AIs all over the place that aren't even real people.
That was bananas. That was. All right. Chuck Pagano now.
Kind of like it, but really, it was a banana.
I mean, it flopped out of there. I mean, it was. I was just scrolling. It was afternoon.
Yeah.
It was
You
3:40.
can't be on X in public anymore if you're looking at your comments.
See, mine isn't like. Yeah, exactly.
It's a nightmare.
Mine isn't like that. Normal. It's never been like that. That was the first time where that happened. I'm like, yo, this is X, and then I bring it up in the think tank over there, and everybody's like, oh yeah. That's what you guys are all like.
That was D-But's fault because he said penis yesterday.
Your guys' algorithms are certainly something.
I've never got a dong flop. Usually it's just
You're not looking
photos
at the
of
right
people
stuff.
like, hey, check it out.
Tons coming out of his sickness. Who
Did
knows?
the
what
guy
he's doing.
say, like, this is what I think of that take?
No,
It was just like
that'd be
penis
sweet.
flopping out.
I think he just wanted people to know that potential like sports takes that he's got that. I think that's
He
what I
got
felt.
that thing on
Did
him.
your sports take make his penis flop out?
I don't know. I didn't see.
Because that's a good take then.
I didn't read the caption. It was hard.
Was it
to
an
see the caption.
orangutan response, maybe?
It was.
These orangutans got me fired up.
They ain't gonna eat this. They ain't gonna make me eat this.
That would've made sense.
Try shoving this down my throat.
Chuck, what are you doing? Flopping your.
Chop.
flopping his meat all over.
That's what it was on my. I didn't know that's what it was though. I didn't know that happened on it. I was very startled.
Was it a gift? Was it a gift?
It is.
No, it was video.
Home video.
All right. Wow. Let's move along. Just figure it out over there at X. Okay?
Yeah, put your shorts down.
Please. It's the best platform on earth.
We need it.
It's the greatest. It's been through so many different changes and regimes. Can't die.
No.
All the
Can't
good
die.
all the good shit you see on IG and Facebook. Guess what? We saw that 2 weeks ago on Twitter.
Yep.
Boom. X.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Artist formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah.
That can't die, that platform.
No, it won't. It can't.
The penises will keep it alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
That's what
dong
I'm saying. We
floppers.
need those to gone. That was what I'm
No,
saying.
the penises make the world go round.
That is not true.
You're right.
Opposite.
You're right. That was very feminist to me.
No.
Both.
No, it was
That's not the word.
Opposite.
It was sexist.
Sexist.
Well, sexist sounds bad. Feminist sounds like I'm a good guy.
Tony,
No,
you are
Tony, you're
digging
digging
yourself a deeper hole, brother.
He's back.
We're on the right side of this. Less dongs on X.
Yes.
Bingo.
Please clean it up.
More
No,
love.
it should be equal. We're equal.
No, clean up everything on there. Just let it go back to being the thing that it was.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, we can't censor everything, you know.
Equal rights
All
for
right,
all.
Start your own dong Twitter.
Do your
Just
thing.
create that.
Donger.
They've
Yeah,
done that.
Boom.
That's a good name.
Donger.
Can't you mute all dong shots? Is there a section I can mute all dongs?
No, it's not like spam.
I've only seen one. I'm saying now that we've talked
saying,
about it, my phone's open. I mean, it's certainly.
That's bad.
Oh, yeah.
It was open
Yeah,
too.
they got it.
And congrats to that guy. I understand why he's doing it, but what I'm saying is he shouldn't be allowed to do that with his dong
I
on my
agree.
Twitter.
I agree.
At least he's still posting on there. A lot of people not posting on there.
Not a lot of people, just a few people that
Yeah.
have a large.
It doesn't sound like that's gonna change either.
Go fuck yourself. It's an aggressive take.
It was. Said it
That
twi-
crowd, no pop out of the crowd.
Yeah, I said it twice. You got the pop the second time.
Did you not hear what I said? That's what I said.
Go.
He looked like an alien.
Yeah,
he was like triple the size of the guy that was interviewing him.
Yeah.
Is Elon Musk 6'11"?
Yeah.
He's been training for MMA.
Yeah.
He's a fucking house right now.
Come on, just work on spaceships and shit. Just
That's it.
you know what I mean?
Comes down to the Kansas City and the Dallas game, they're going to have to find a way to win one of those games, and that gets them 10. I think the issue with Buffalo is really lies with their defense. You know, they played 92 plays of offense yesterday. Hurts only had 52 plays, and yet they were able to score and dominate the fourth quarter like they did. I think Buffalo's got to find a way to rush the passer better. They're different than Dallas, right? Dallas gets the lead and can rush the passer. Buffalo got the lead. They couldn't rush the passer to the level that they think that they need to, the way that defense is built. Look, they never play dime. They never play base defense. They're always a nickel. They want to rush the passer.
Hey,
What's the matter?
we're freaking
the
out headspace over
the
here.
day- the day
It's been sitting on my forehead. I don't have a cough button, so I can't just speak to somebody here. So there's a lot of hand signals. I'm playing charades. My guy's crushing it over there. I appreciate it. So I apologize for not being able to optically pay attention to everything you're saying. With those leagues, though, there's salary caps. I assume there's like regulated what you can do, how you can do, probably a payment schedule, like even at the smallest.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're getting all these emojis that are popping up on the screen.
Yep.
Right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It happened during the interview.
That happened to me before my thing went blank the other
I
day.
enjoyed it quite a bit.
It was right on your face and saying,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Who's doing that?
Hey, oh,
Uh-oh. Is that AI?
Is that Bear Bryant's real hat?
Yeah.
Right
Looks
here.
like
Actual hat?
Took it, yeah.
Yeah, he killed the bird, took the feather, put it in himself.
Yep. Got that out of his coffin.
Hey, respect.
Actually, he killed 2 birds, 1 stone. Took one of the feathers from one of the birds.
Damn right he
That's
did.
Has anyone killed 3 birds with 1 stone?
Oh, yeah. Seen it. My own eyes.
Where was that?
Oh, have you?
Connor.
Really?
Connor did it.
Connor
Connor,
killed
why
3
you killing
birds with
animals?
1 stone, I guess. Yeah. why you killing
How do you think I
They're not
found
real.
out they're not real? Bingo.
Oh, he found the robot brains, Pat. He did. These guys have been eyeballing me, Pat. I think we're going to take a quick break, quick 5-minute break, so these guys can take a leak. Everyone's
you
been
know what?
yelling at
You're,
me.
you're,
You
ta-
always
you're
do
talking,
this.
so we're looking at you.
Speak for yourself, pal.
Seriously.
Yeah, absolutely.
If your
I'm
little
definitely gonna
bird
take a
bladder can't handle it, then just say
That
that.
is
You don't have
not-
to throw it on us.
Hey, just real quick, too. Obviously, I can't say anything to you. That's why I'm doing charades with the cameraman in the first hour. He's done a fantastic job, by the way. So we are trying to communicate via things. So I don't know what's going on back in that studio whenever somebody's sitting right next to me and I'm having a conversation with them.
Yeah.
And I go, AJ has a question for you. And you're like, nope, actually, I don't. Ty does. What a moment. You just threw me right under the bus.
Oh, no, I wasn't
to
throwing
Greg
you.
Sankey.
That's me. That on me. That has nothing to do with you. I wasn't able to get in your ear and say anything. I was already dialed in on Ty and had, yeah, that was me.
But Greg Sankey thinks I'm some slapdick.
No, he
You know,
doesn't.
just-
Why?
Well, because I throw it to you, and then we're playing a game
And
of
then he's like,
telephone,
oh,
throwing
he's
a tie.
saying, oh, why is AJ throwing? He's not thinking of you. He's saying, oh, why? I wonder why AJ didn't ask me anything there.
Well, that's why I told you. I said, hey, just take that question. Just use that one if you don't got
reasons
anything.
why I didn't want to ask the question right that moment. It was on me, not on you guys.
I appreciate that we just played hot potato with that whole thing. You're doing a great job. You're doing a good job, but you left me out to dry there. A little bit.
If you felt I left you out to dry, I felt like I did it to myself, obviously. You didn't do anything. I did that. No question. But we are going to.
You could have just said, hey, your 3/4 zip looks good.
Yeah, who does all your fashion? Because, man, you're killing it.
And then you say, well,
You know?
why you got to ask about his fashion in the middle of a football conversation? And
Yeah, but then at least we're out of this situation. You know what I mean? We're out
Well,
of
here, now we're right back into it. You're right. This is good. I like this. This is constructive feedback that now, because it'll never happen again, obviously.
Boom.
But it is good to know.
No, but I guess I also put you in a
three-quarters
bad
zips.
spot. I put you in a bad spot too, though. So that's on me as well. But I didn't mean to. There's pyro going off fucking behind us. There's a lot.
It's nobody's
There's a
fault.
lot happening.
We're doing great. Everything's going great, Pat. Do you have a bathroom you can get to? Here we go. Team on 3 real quick. Ready? Team on me. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Team.
Do you have a bathroom you can sprint to?
Yeah, I almost didn't make it back the last time. It is. Stadium's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Stadium is beautiful, and it feels like they're on-field suites. You can actually see the game.
That's
Like
nice.
the SoFi,
Are they
the
elevated a little
SoFi,
bit or what?
It's just they're farther away. They're not.
Be careful.
like that
There's a drone flying around behind you. I don't want you to get hit.
Grab
Can
that
hear
thing
it.
like
Can hear
Sabrina
it.
did. Grab that sucker right out of the air.
Hey, throw one of them pigskins at it.
For real, that would be so sweet.
Throw that Georgia pigskin at it.
Look at him creeping up on it. Oh my! If you get this thing, I'll pay to replace it. If you just smash that thing right in their face. What do you think everyone else in that stadium is thinking when they see this guy just creeping around?
I mean, camera guys
Like a
lost.
predator.
Does the drones?
Looks like the drone pilot's paying next to no. Oh, never mind.
Okay, here we go.
Come on over, drone pilot. Zoom out. We can't see.
Uh-oh. See if he wants to.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Oh,
He's coming.
Kick him. Kick him.
Oh, you have
Get
to
him with the shit kickers. Kick it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good pilot.
He'll come back. He's coming back. You got to kick the hell out of that. Smash him right in the ground. Teach him a lesson.
Son of a bitch. Throw the mic
It
pack.
sounds like he's close to your mic. Is he coming over here to take your desk out? Whoever this drone pilot is, I give this guy some
Talented.
credit. He
Yeah.
has his eye on
Talented.
the ball, man.
Is Zeke in Atlanta right now?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
That fucker's pretty good.
Yeah. That dude got some elevation quick when he saw you closing ground.
Thought you had it.
I'm in my boots too. I feel pretty good about the stride that I had. I was going to lay out for that thing.
Yeah.
You
got eyes on the pilot?
Hey, great work, cameraman. Great work.
Good work, camera guy.
Tell who's flying that?
Woman.
Yeah, Maverick.
Who is flying? That's a good question.
What if it was Sankey after he left? Like, hey, give me my drone. Let's go screw with Pat.
The flyer's over here somewhere. Hey, that was awesome. Thank you. Can
Oh,
you get
good.
the
He saw it. Yeah, make sure
You
you
get
get the
those
refs. Get the refs, too. It's a good thing they're wearing their full gear
Yeah,
today.
I don't think they're out there anymore.
refs are gone. Refs are over.
Can we see?
No, you're not allowed to
PTZ.
say.
We
Here we go. I
Maybe-
like that we're working this out.
maybe get one here.
Yeah.
Maybe
We,
get one.
we get one here.
Get one.
There you get one. Can we get one?
Maybe get one here. There we go.
There we go.
In the wall. Oh, there.
Nice.
Oh, he's got the VR headset on too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a professional.
That guy's legit.
Hey, that was good dancing with you, pal. I appreciate you, boys.
Now get out of here.
Boys. That guy's saying, don't you put your fucking face on.
Get out.
Man, that dude's probably been dropping bombs from drones for the last 10 years in some
What do you
warehouse
mean?
in Las Vegas.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Hey, how it goes. That's modern day warfare, guys.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's doing it for the country. So
Hell
there's
yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
For America.
Hey, he's the right one. You know what I mean? He's the right one.
We saw him.
You see the nimbility of that drone. I saw that thing like turn, because I did get kind of close.
Oh, yeah.
And it was almost like when you start running, you're like straining. That's almost what the drone was. I think it was like
Pulling some
turning
G's. Pulling 7-8 G's, I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, and then hitting the evasive maneuvers to just get out of there.
Impressive.
Surprised he
You're a
didn't-
real talent, pal.
surprised he
You're a
didn't
real
launch
talent.
flares.
Oh man, this guy's amazing. All right, we're gonna take a quick 5. We're gonna try to find a way to get to the bathroom, Pat. Hopefully, you can sprint through some of those suites. Drone pilot's nice. Is he taunting you?
Who's that guy?
No, that's his
Pissed.
commanding
That guy was
officer.
pissed.
Yeah, I think so. He had Skycam Wildcat on his jacket.
Ooh.
What? They've never
That was
had.
Wildcat I just danced with out there. I think I just danced with Wildcat. You know, that's what we're doing here in Atlanta. I love that.
They're normal. You think they're used to probably having like a host of big programs chase their drone around, try to kick them and grab them in the air as they're practicing the day before games?
Yeah, you know, I don't. This place is coming alive, dude. This place is coming alive.
You
Let's
feel it.
go.
It's great to be out here.
It is
feel
coming
it.
alive.
I like that.
Didn't
Guys,
Chuck
pinpoint
drink right in?
actors.
Was that Chuck yesterday?
You're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
I mean, there's been a couple of us that have done that. The bank seems to be the best option, though. 25 people, $500. If AJ
Got
Hawk
it right
would
in
do,
again.
Oh, man.
You need
Ooh.
to dry
There's
your,
another one
lick,
over there.
lick your fingers like Drew Brees.
Baby Lord.
You son of a bitch.
This guy.
It's like Jenga. You drop one.
This guy.
Jenga. You drop one thing here.
Pat does it every day. He takes balls off there every day and doesn't drop anything.
What?
pick it up.
Pick it up. Pick Lordo
Pick
up.
what up?
Baby
Lordo.
Lordo. Baby Lordo.
All right. Jesus.
Can we throw it?
Hockey was so awesome last night.
Throw it?
No.
Throw it.
Throw it.
I mean, I have one. I got one at Walgreens
Do you
too,
want your
pal.
teeth kicked in?
Okay, well, you're right.
Louise, what was that, dude? What was that all about?
I've been drinking out of this thing today. That's maybe my problem. See my satin? See this?
Keep the plastic wrapping on the.
Oh yeah, we're still.
You knew he was going to walk in and see that thing and automatically.
Yeah.
Just
Thank you
drank
for
like
being so-
62 ounces in that one sip. Jeez, this thing is a volcano.
I don't know if we're selling those.
Hear that?
I think those are. I think they are just like. I don't know if we are actually. I have no idea. But Yeti sent like 100 of those.
So this thing's
There's
like
a lot of-
what, $1,200 probably then if it's Yeti?
I have no idea.
Probably.
Dude, no, it's a,
You buy a little
It's a lot of
Yeti
liquor.
cooler. It's this by this. It's amazing. It'll keep stuff cold for 6 years, but yeah, it'll cost you $14,000 probably.
all right, you guys have a good one, bro. Enjoy the hell of the weekend. Ty, I'll see you tomorrow night. I think, huh, pal?
Hell yeah, brother. Looking forward to it. Very excited.
Awesome.
What
All
if the
right.
Iowa Hawkeyes do it?
Final prediction.
It's possible.
Iowa wins
Derek?
15-13.
Love it.
Wow, what an L.
What a shootout.
Wow.
What a shootout.
Is that five? Is that 5 field goals?
That's a touchdown, a field goal, another field goal, and a safety.
Boom.
Boom. Drink it in,
See you
Wolverine
there.
fans.
They can score in so many different ways.
Again.
Thank you for Tory Taylor getting on the board. You think Travis is going to sing? You think they sing in the morning?
Wait, what do you
Probably.
sing?
Should.
No, they're going to go Carolyn.
What do you sing on Christmas?
Yeah.
Anything?
Carols.
There's Christmas songs, pal.
Do you just sit around like the breakfast table and sing?
Yeah.
Well, no, they go Carol.
They're going
They
caroling,
name-
you asswipe.
Okay, good. I doubt they'll get any attention. I doubt
Rocking
anyone will
around the
notice.
Christmas tree.
Anyone here been caroling?
Rocking around
Anybody?
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Every year.
Christmas tree.
It wouldn't shock me, Tony, if you do go.
Yeah, every year I go with the United Way.
There's kids behind me.
It's definitely tough, but at the same time, I do understand, like, yo, they doing their job and they ain't trying to fuck up. Excuse me, they ain't trying to mess up. But they but you know,
Neither were you.
it is tough, man. Seeing some of this stuff is definitely tough.
We'll be back here tomorrow.
Let's go.
Aaron Rodgers will be joining us
Let's go.
in this studio.
Can't wait. A one-on-one sit down? Or?
Well, funny you say that, actually. If you could zoom out a little bit, I'm thinking about.
There it is.
Yep, right over there.
Should dramatically walk over there too tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow on the Pat McAfee Show. Oh, wow. We will be live in New York City on Pier 17 here in the Seaport area, and I will be sitting in this chair right here. And in that chair,
Wow.
will be 4-time NFL MVP and ayahuasca user, Aaron Rodgers.
Are those steps real?
We will get to the bottom of all of the news that you would like to know about, including did that guy actually tear his Achilles?
Oh.
Did he? I don't know. We'll ask. He'll be right there. He's 40 now. Maybe he'll be different. We'll find out on JSPN.
He's got to come down that spiral staircase, though. You start with a one shot on you, and then he comes down the staircase.
What is this even? That's a good question.
Sure, there's definitely a room up there.
Ride the banister. Ride the banister down.
That'd be awesome.
What is up here?
Richie Rich.
I love that we're exploring the space.
You have to.
What's up there?
I hate to be the bear. Nope, I'm not ruining it.
It's Greeny's office.
Greeny's office.
Trap door.
If he's going to go up there, he's going to have to be crouching on one of those. I don't know if there's anything up there. I might have missed the door, but I think that's a fugazi staircase.
Oh, come on.
Crouch will be a good test.
Take a trip to journalism town.
Whoa.
Okay. In this particular studio, a lot of sports journalism takes place. Real stories are told. Hard-hitting questions are asked. The go of the sports goes as this particular studio goes. And joining me now for an exclusive sit-down interview is a four-time NFL MVP.
Wow.
Current quarterback of the New York Jets, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Attaboy, Aaron.
Aaron?
Trying to be Roy Firestone right now, or what?
Barbara Walters, mostly. That's the thought. Look at how intimate this is.
Incredible.
Okay, we got a camera here, 2-shot. We got a 1-shot right here for a moment I'm asking my questions. I think that we'll be able to cut to. And
whoa.
You have a 1-shot there. Let's get to the main.
Where's my 1-shot? Here?
It's coming, dude.
Got it.
Oh! Aaron, when you speak, just act like that camera's not even on you.
Incredible 1-shot.
No, because you're talking to me. You know, you're talking to me. You're talking to me. You're not talking to the people. This is just us chatting. I have to ask. There is a growing narrative across society even that you did not tear your Achilles. Here we are watching you walk your handsome ass into this studio down Pier 17. On the sidelines, we see you moving. In the tunnel, we see you moving, and we see you throwing. When are we ever going to find out the truth about your fake torn Achilles?
That's how you wanted to start this whole thing out, huh?
Journalism.
This show's losing its shit.
No!
We used
This
to make
is
it
journalism.
good. You know?
This is journalism.
One trip to New York, and this is where you go.
Whoa, this is your town. This is your town. Why do you think people think you didn't tear your Achilles, Mr. Rodgers?
Well, I'm just trying to do something no one's ever done before. So when that happens, it can't possibly, in the collection of the impossible, ever be the reality. So, but I'm proud of people. You know, there was a time a few years ago where anybody who had any ideas outside of the mainstream narrative and the normal thought process were called the C word. And I'm glad that there's some other people joining the
C word,
joining the ranks. You know, the people who are questioning things. Now, if we know the history of the word conspiracy, and
that's the C word.
Conspiracy,
I did not know.
conspiracy
Whoa.
theory. It's
Journalism. Remember, we got the low camera shot.
We got a 1-shot here for this one. Maybe I should talk directly to the camera, but
thank you.
I respect everybody's opinion about it, however misguided and wrong they may be.
All right, let's talk about you being a conspiracy theorist lunatic. But at what point did you get the mindset where, like, none of this is real? I can't listen to anything out there. Because that had to be tough, honestly. Genuinely, as a human, it had to be tough.
None of this is real.
Dude.
That's the whole thing.
It's not true.
Those 2 boats. Come on.
Yeah, those are real boats. Aside from the birds. Whoa, easy, Tony.
Look at this. Look how cold this window. Whoa.
Jeez.
They don't fall in.
See the frost.
See that?
Yeah. A heart?
That's the same boat going back. What's the loop time on this? Is
Wow, that's
15 minutes or what is it?
That's a GoPro with a window. That's a window. That's a window
Right there.
That's a window there.
Listen,
Now we got the commissioner of the NBA coming on.
Come on.
I think the MLS commissioner wanted to come on.
SEC last week?
The SEC commissioner, Greg Sankey, was coming on. We're starting to become a commiss show, except for one. Hey, Raj, don't be scared, Raj.
Nut up.
Come dance.
Come on, Raj.
Big boy pants on.
Put your big boy pants on.
Get out there with the crowd.
It'll be good. It'll be good, Raj. It'll be good. This guy's doing all these. You see last
Put
night.
your Gucci on, Raj.
That's
Come on,
right.
Raj.
Come on, Raj.
What's he wearing?
M&Ms.
We make it 50 a year. What's he making? What's he
60.
wearing?
60.
60. Sorry, Raj.
That might be one of the questions. I'm going to say he's worth it.
Yeah.
By the way, Raj.
And why is your basement so shitty still?
Yeah.
Well, that was not his actual basement. We know that.
Oh, it's a movie set?
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa.
No.
Stop. Okay.
Don't you believe those commies from Russia? Don't you believe those commies from Russia?
Oh, I thought you were talking about another thing.
what are you talking about?
Okay,
We're talking fake movie.
You talking about the moon?
We're talking about the space
No,
race.
he's talking about Australia, the Hankses, when they were over there.
Oh, jeez.
No, not talking about that.
Oh, okay.
Let's
That's what I
get back to
thought.
sports. Google AI did come out, though.
Russia's Google AI.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
I don't think that's a thing.
Again, the people who got their asses beat in the space race are saying, yeah, they never went to the moon because they couldn't.
Shocker.
Okay.
How about that?
You're right. I agree.
Exactly.
We went back.
Why would we go back?
Why would we go back?
We went up there and it was rocks.
Got everything
We're going
we
back
needed.
to see more rocks.
Set our eyes on Mars.
What about the dark side of the moon?
Well, we don't talk about that.
Transformers are over there.
Good album.
Yeah, Aaron, we don't talk about the dark side.
It's a good album.
Yeah.
It is.
Who's that?
D-Bud.
Botch.
D-Bud.
D-Buds.
D-Bud. Come on.
Botchy.
The dark side of the moon.
Pearl Jam? What is it?
Aaron.
Yeah, I should have knew that.
Well, it's not Pearl Jam, Bussy.
Damn it, my man. God. You love it, man.
Sneak by.
All right. Is there anything that we haven't covered journalism-wise that you think you should have a take on ESPN?
Yeah.
His team is playing tonight.
Where's my camera at?
One camera.
5? 2.
5 is the jib. That's been a great camera. Hey, you've been crushing it all the jib.
Yeah.
Everybody here's been crushing it.
Yeah, even that guy who's just crushing Pokemon on the Nintendo Switch. Love that guy.
Yeah, but
love that guy.
Yeah, but when he was called upon,
boom,
Put it down.
boom.
I gotta catch Pikachu, but I'll pause it for you.
He had the wire so quick. He was
Love it.
that actually. You know how like football players when they're not in, they're on that little bike on the side.
Yes.
They're staying active.
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
With his hands.
Staying active, staying active.
Practicing. Jack it off. And he's going back and he's catching the bull picks. Easy. First throw.
Guy's a dog. He's a punter. Not a lot of time needed.
Yeah.
But when you are needed, got to be explosive.
Right.
And he
50
has.
yarder.
He's been able to crush it. 2, I think, is your.
No, I feel good. I feel like we covered some things. We can't, we can't give away all the great juice on one show.
Yeah, but your team is playing against your new city's team tonight, Milwaukee against the Knicks.
Is it an in-season
Is it the
tournament?
playoffs?
This is the in-season quarters.
Hey, this
now,
thing's
yeah.
awesome.
It counts.
I like this thing.
Where's it at?
I think it is in Milwaukee.
Because you'd be
Tough barn.
Tough barn.
Tough barn.
You know
Tough
that-
barn.
You'd be courtside if it was here.
You know what the name of that stadium is?
Arena?
Milwaukee's best.
The Deer House.
Beast Light.
The Buck Stops Here House.
Oh, Buck, yeah.
Buck Dome.
Buck
Buck
Dome.
The Buck Dome. The Buck Arena.
Buck Off Dome.
Oh, let's go. Buck.
Pfizer Forum. It's close.
Okay.
Pfizer.
So hold on.
That's your company you own. Don't you own that team?
Yeah. Yes.
Play for
Oh,
Johnson.
you guys do
Tiny owner.
Are you the majority owner?
No.
Are you going to do more ownership stuff as you grow older on
Give
that?
us a cue here.
Have you come around with Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer because of it?
Have I what?
Have you come around on those companies? To Pfizer with the arena and Johnson & Johnson?
With
It wasn't.
Jets.
It's Pfizer.
Spend a lot of money on TV. A lot of money.
Yeah.
They do.
America.
On this network.
No.
Yeah.
Are you going to hop in one of them maybe?
Oh, you'd be throwing
a
them.
couple
What if he
Band-Aids?
was throwing one? Woo.
Yeah.
It was like the best thrower of the ball in history, throwing you. Boom.
Right.
Vaccine right into your arm.
And then somebody's like, hey, Alan! They're like running out.
Hit me!
Boom.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Right in stride.
Look at us. We're brainstorming. This is journalism.
Win an Emmy.
You ever sat by yourself on the bench all by yourself in the first quarter? Looking all sad and
Tons
stuff?
being a hater right now.
Of what? Who was doing that?
Travis Kelce. He's talking about Travis Kelce right now. Travis Kelce on Sunday Night Football.
You at a party. so
First
you were-
half.
I bet you though, even though he might have been sitting there, he was probably doing something else at the same time, maybe thinking about something. He wasn't just sitting there.
Two at once, you mean?
There was something else going on.
Yeah. Knew you were going to love this.
Hello, Seaport. This is Dan in Bristol. You got me? Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Yeah. Okay. Dan in Bristol, we got you. Check 2 3. Check 2 3. Dan in Bristol.
Important.
We all had that.
We all had that. Important check at 150.
Awesome. Dan, we got you, Dan.
Go ahead, Dan.
Don't know what's coming on next, but Dan's on top of it. Doesn't he?
Awesome.
Wow.
Dan's going to handle it.
That guy knows.
Can we get Dan a raise?
Yes, please. And a Nintendo
Was that
Switch.
on air or just in our ears?
Hopefully on air.
That was on air.
Oh, nice. I love this guy.
Good. Are we off?
No, Dan was on. We're on. Everybody's.
We got another 2 minutes.
You're about to give a good answer, I think, about the city of New York. We did New York.
Yeah.
We did New York.
It's great.
We did pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, which
What's that?
it's pretty good.
It was good.
It's like real good, but
What were you saying? It was number
Top two?
two?
Where's it at?
Two, not one,
in the
though?
rankings, right?
I'm not going to do a full pizza ranking right now.
Okay.
Dallas Salad Pizza is near the top.
Yeah.
Just needs to be known because
Sure.
that's a personal relationship and I work there.
Yeah.
there's one that
Right below Sabaro.
tends to just sit above the rest wherever you go, and it travels.
It is everywhere.
It's everywhere. Really?
And its consistency is so good.
Top notch.
And I have this Italian horn on, okay, and I grew up in an Italian community.
Yeah.
So when I say this type of stuff, I get judged harshly.
I don't think
from
you should say it.
Bingo. There's one of the Italians I grew up around, Anthony DiGiulio.
Sure.
And Franklin Nicholas Moraldo is probably going to have some thoughts. And there's a Pronio out there that's going to do his. And there's a Dallas Sala who owns a pizza shop who's going to have their entire thing. And this can literally go on for the next 15 minutes of the most Italian names that you've ever heard of in your entire life. Master Giacomo was one of them.
there you go.
I mean, his first name was Angelo. I mean, you're talking about all Italians all the time. So when I say Pizza Hut is phenomenal.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut is phenomenal.
Party with Cinnabon too.
Oh, and their wings.
Their wings, wing streets.
Pizza Hut is so fucking good. And that's, listen, now the difference. Like I ate that Grimaldi's,
Yeah.
number one in New York.
Right.
You could tell that they have like natural ingredients.
Sure.
And it was like super fresh. This morning I didn't wake up and feel, the urge to sprint to a toilet.
Exactly.
And like, you know what I mean? Because it was a much more fresh pizza.
Sure.
And it did taste good. It was delightful. Now, there's some New York pizza that is not good. Very bland.
Agreed.
Very cheap. And people act like it's better than everywhere else because it is New York. I can respect that. I understand that that's how you think. But we in Pittsburgh also like the way we make our pizza. And then there's some in Chicago that's lasagna that they call pizza. So there's different takes in this entire
It's
thing.
not.
I will say Pizza Hut, most when you go to town where there's no Italians. Okay?
That's actually, yeah.
No Italians.
Yeah, if we're eating pizza in Indianapolis, sure.
Boom. You go to Pizza Hut. It is going to be better than all the other chain ones. But also, I'm not scared to admit it tastes better.
Yeah, it does. I mean, and that's
it tastes better than what I ate last night.
And that's the thing is like if you're in the pizza
but
game,
it's terrible. It makes me feel terrible immediately afterwards.
Absolutely. Charge it to the
Grimaldi's
game.
tasted great, made me feel good.
Charge it to the game. You're going to have awful diarrhea the next day.
Awful.
Awful.
Almost immediately upon taking it down.
Yeah, exactly.
It's wanting to get out.
Yeah, like for me, it's same night and next day. That's going to happen. But the thing is like people in the pizza game, like Grimaldi's, like they know, hey, we're playing for second place.
We're not going to put all this stuff.
Yeah, we're never going to be able to
that's true.
eclipse Pizza Hut. Everyone knows that.
I'm gonna sell their soul to get them.
Everyone knows that. They do.
It.
Well, it's just like what Grimaldi's is willing to put in their pizza. I don't think it's as much as what Pizza Hut's willing to put in their pizza.
Exactly.
Sure.
Because I have no idea what's in there. I know the grease on top of it is
my God.
plenty. I know it's a lot. I know Grimaldi's didn't have. Grimaldi's was like optically.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Tasted very good.
I bet.
But literally, the only thing I can compare it to is the pizza that I'm able to eat now in Indiana on a regular basis.
Sure.
And that's greasy ass. Who knows what the ingredients are?
Don't
Pizza
care.
Hut pizza. And in this particular one, I got to give it to the Hut.
Absolutely. And people in New York know, like, hey, the big New Yorker from Pizza Hut is better than any slice you're going to get in New York. It's just the way it is.
I don't think that's
It's just
true.
the way it is. I mean,
I don't
hate,
think what you're saying is
no,
right.
it's 1,000% true. And I hate saying it because I do love New York pizza. But
I'm eating Dallas Salad pizza over Pizza Hut pizza, though. That needs to be.
I've
known.
never had Dallas Salad
You
pizza.
should, yeah.
So I can't,
Dallas Salad would never be able to make it out of about a mile radius of where Dallas Salad Pizza is.
Sure.
I don't think they're doing DoorDash.
Okay.
They are We're talking every morning they're doing
Right,
it.
mixing it up.
Yeah, they're doing it. Entire
Does it help that the owner of Pizza Hut, his last name is Hutzioni? Does that
Piazza
I
Hutzioni?
don't think
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, it's like
that's not real.
No, it is Piazza, like Mike Piazza.
Yep.
That's his first name. Hutzioni is his name.
So it was like they say Adidas is Adi Dawsonheimer.
Bingo.
You're
Yeah.
saying Pizza Hut was Piazza Hutzioni?
And he was like, shit, Mama's recipe, I could turn this shit into, hold on, Piazza Pizza. No. Piazza, Pizza Hut.
Hut?
Hut 1, Hut 2.
Hut 1, Hut 2, Hut 3.
Well, here's a man that doesn't like any flavor on anything. Ladies and gentlemen, a guy who's made his home in this particular studio.
How many animals are in the home?
Six.
Oh, that's not too
Not the most at one time, though.
There's been a time where we had like
The other house had a pack of raccoons living in it.
outside, but then it moved into the wall. And they all had diabetes because Sam was feeding them actual Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles every single day.
Yeah.
So then we moved, and we just assumed that diabetes ended up killing them all.
No, it was the construction workers. They put nails in the raccoons' heads when they saw them.
Guy loves
this chimney.
Guy loves PETA.
They did not do that.
That's what I heard. They did.
Anyways.
You're a one of a kind, man.
What?
Yeah, I'd say.
How did you find this character?
His internship
We'll send you the video.
Long story.
is actually, from start, we knew exactly what we were signing up for.
Were you at the same company he was at recently?
From the moment.
God's company.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They were all interns. Yeah, that's how it all started.
At his company?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
While
I
we
thought
were
you
at
were Barstool.
No, I was there
not.
too.
Yeah, they joined when we were at Barstool.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But like we were in Indy, Barstool was
Yeah.
in New York, so we were our own operating situation. So I've been like his first boss,
Yeah.
really.
Ever.
I had to go back to Fairfield because I was valedictorian, so I had to give that speech and everything. And then I moved back
Are you
to
laughing?
He ain't no valedictorian at Fairfield.
Look it up.
No way.
Look it up. Read it. It's in a book
What's your
somewhere.
last name?
You
Stallions?
don't have to know.
Campbell.
Yeah.
He is our Connor Stallions.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that whole situation? They're number one in the country, Michigan.
Yeah, we're doing a show.
Yeah,
Dan, we're live still.
I made them wipe my records away. I don't want the
How do you
government
spell
tracking me.
valedictorian?
You figure it out. I'm not here.
I'm not your puppet.
Yeah, I'm not here to teach, Dan. The hell?
What are you here to do?
UConn.
If you ever met my cats, by the way, I'm just so. You
love
need to
them.
take back what you said.
I can't stand him. I got a buddy who's one of my good buddies has got a cat, and he thinks he likes the cat more than he likes his wife, for sure.
Well, that sounds like
That
your
guy's a
buddies.
weirdo.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
Sounds like there's a lot brewing there. Dan, I'm happy to hear the couples you guys hang out with like to keep things a little spicy. But we also appreciate what you do for sports media.
Yeah, love it.
Thank you for your time, Dan.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Dan.
Travel safely home.
We're proud of you, Dan.
Love you, Dan.
Love you, Dan.
Proud of you. Way to go, Dan.
Hey, rip it up on Monday night.
Dan.
Dano, 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 Dano. Your phone's over there. Dano.
Hey, gentlemen, let's go. Yeah, way to go, Dan.
You.
Dan. 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 Dan.
Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Dan, Dan, Dan. Rising up.
All right.
It's flat. We don't need it.
Check ball game.
That was a really good
That guy's quarterback. Dan.
Dan, Dan, Dan.
All right. That's a show. I think that's a good way to
That
get out.
is the show.
This is a show. We show respect
Yeah.
to.
Dang.
Hey, we had journalism today for real.
Yeah, that was an awesome sit
A
down.
lot of journalism.
He didn't address the Achilles, did he?
No. Beck told.
Yeah, you and Ed Beck, disabled Vietnam vet, guy who didn't get a chance to see a triple overtime win for the Pittsburgh Penguins because the power was out. Here's him talking to local WTAE about it.
So I hear I missed 3 overtimes.
Is that right?
But
News
we
guy?
did win. That's all that matters to me.
You bummed out you didn't get to see it?
I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say.
The
biggest impact.
It came to his house for this?
As far as I'm
Just
concerned,
need to get a little quote.
Yep.
Not even the Pirate, just the hockey game. The Pirate could have went out after the hockey game. But missing the 3 overtimes upset me a little bit.
Hey, let's get Ed to a game, Pence.
Love you, Ed.
This guy
Thank you
fucking
for your
missed
service,
that's
Ed.
2 games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
3 periods and 3 overtimes. That's 2 games.
Get him on the bench.
We need
Channel
Ed.
4.
What's that?
Is that Donato's
Sorry, what?
station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it?
WTAE?
Joe Donato?
How do they know to come to his house?
Because he's bummed out.
Because everyone knows bummed out.
Ed Beck was telling everybody in town how bummed out he was. And
Exactly.
he said, we got to talk to fucking Ed and see what he was so bummed out about. Then he learned he's a disabled veteran. And they're like, you know what? We've been doing it right since the days of Denaro. We need to give Ed Bechtold a fucking platform.
Exactly. So
And then
one
he
of his
said, I'm bummed out about it.
yeah, one of his neighbors called, said, "Hey, listen, Ed's fucking bummed out. Get over there and cheer him up, please. Get a quote."
You know that guy that said, we're still number 1 around here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Just a couple years ago after a fire and ashes got on his front yard.
Barry Pangor.
Yeah, and he said, if this is what you got to deal with to live in Pittsburgh, so be it. We're still number 1 out here. We got another one of those in Ed Bechtold.
Awesome.
You heard the ref first time.
Yep.
That's 15-yard penalty on defense. Another first time. We need more of this.
Yes.
We need more random interviews around Pittsburgh all the time.
I agree.
Please, God, can we make that happen?
I associate with Ed more than I do Barry because Barry was a little too positive. I like being bummed out.
You know what I'm not bummed out about?
What's that?
We get an opportunity to learn about the fat boys on the football field.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it.
But they're not fat anymore. These dudes are just properly jocked and
That's
they're
right.
big.
Yeah, and if you call them fat too, they do get bummed out.
No, they understand, I think. They're the only group of people that just get called fat and have to be big boned to do your profession, which is a shame. Because a lot of them, don't love eating.
Sure.
A lot of them don't like being considered overweight.
Right.
A lot of people try to lose as much weight as possible at those positions as soon as they're done, and they actually lose half their body.
Yeah.
You've seen it numerous. Yonda?
Yonda.
Oh, man.
So skinny.
Russell Okun.
Al Faneca.
Coach Jeff?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's boy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
You want to talk about being bummed out?
Something
Wait
just.
a minute.
Oh, wait. Did you guys just see when it was from?
No, don't stop it.
Sean Kingston?
No.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh. When did he die?
I saw it below that clip.
Oh, no.
I believe it was this summer.
Thank you for your service, Ed.
The clip from was May or last May.
Mikey and Big Bob would know. Currently doing their stuff with us for the 20th year, finding toys for the great kids of Pittsburgh. That's Mikey and Big Bob doing that, obviously. And Tall Kathy, appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Now, Tony,
They were the ones that had to break the news to the world that Ed Bechtold is no longer bummed out. What, Ty?
He's not.
I mean, when I saw this video yesterday, I said it right away. Literally any conversation I was having with anyone when we were going down to that elevator, I said bummed out about 150 times in 15 minutes. Was planning on doing it for the next month and really just beating it into the ground and killing it. The expression.
And you already did.
And now it just doesn't seem right anymore, and I'm really bummed out about that. Rest in peace, Ed.
Miss you, Ed.
Miss you.
Miss you, Ed.
First Joe.
We appreciate you, Ed.
Am I bummed out?
I'm a little bummed out. I'm getting a little water eyed.
I know, me too.
So I hear I missed 3 overtimes, but we did win. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, we
You
did.
bummed out you didn't get to see it?
I'm bummed out.
Yeah.
I'm bummed out. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
the
he was
biggest,
crying because he missed it.
Thank you, Ed.
Bummed
Him
out.
and Joe are watching games together in heaven now.
You're goddamn right they are. And we're bummed out we don't get to be there.
Very.
Thanks for your contributions to society, Ed. And thank you for serving the United States military.
Amen.
Ed, we lost a good one at some point.
We love you, Ed.
We're not happy.
At some point.
We don't know when he was alive. We don't know when he...
6 months ago.
Some say we lost him in Vietnam, never came home.
No. He did come home. He was home.
Mentally.
I'm fucking bummed out.
I know. I'm really bummed out.
We know some Bechtolds. There's some Bechtolds in Plum. I don't know where Ed Bechtolds from, but the The Bechtold family I know for Plum, legendary as well.
Yeah.
All right, rest in peace, Ed.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. I don't know how we go forward from here.
It's a massive bummer.
I'm not going to listen to anything AQ says.
Can't.
I'm too fucking bummed out. I don't.
I mean, Ed would probably want us to go into the trenches, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Just like
He lived in the trenches.
This one's
Bingo.
for Ed.
Bingo.
Ladies and gentlemen, for Ed.
For Ed.
For Ed.
For Ed.
In the trenches is AQ Shipley.
I appreciate it.
Why did DeMario?
I don't understand.
How did
Great
Ed
block
die?
here, too.
Did we figure out how he died?
He went down swinging. I know that. He went down swinging.
Do you?
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Like at air? Because he had dementia or something?
I think he
Oh,
fought
come on,
15
come
people.
on.
I think he went to Cleveland and fought 15
Probably.
Cleveland people.
Okay.
And at the end, just one final punch to the mouth.
What's the thing in the papers called? With someone.
The obits?
Thank you.
Picture.
He wasn't in that
Find him?
submarine, was he?
Jesus.
What submarine?
Submarine.
I mean,
The one that went to the
Submarine?
The
Titanic one.
Ed, you think Ed's falling for some scheme to go down and see
No
the
chance.
Titanic in a
I don't-
shoebox?
Maybe it was one of those, what do you call them? When you're before you die? What's those lists called?
Your final
Bucket list.
My bucket list wasn't a bucket list item. Go see the Titanic.
I don't know
Maybe he
if
got
Ed's
glimpsed of it.
watching the Titanic and deciding his bucket list needs a trip in a tin
Hold on,
can down.
His name is Ed, but everyone called him Butch.
Butch Bechtold.
Butch.
Yep.
So when was it?
January 11th, 2023.
Oh,
A year ago.
this 2023 is a real fucking son of a bitch, wasn't it? What it did to Florida State.
Yeah.
Talk Butch.
Oh, he's a chief. He was a fire chief at Edgewood Fire Company.
Running
I was
towards
going to
Flint.
try and guess where
A-
he's
a
from
real
based on
fireman.
the accent. I was going to say
Veteran of the U.S. Army.
Edgewood?
Turtle Creek area. I was going to say Turtle Creek.
How'd he pass away? Just in his sleep?
He dressed up as Santa for disabled children during the holidays.
This guy's the fucking greatest human on earth.
That's how
Smokes.
he died?
No.
Jeez.
It was January.
See, it's guys like him, it's guys like Joe who give back to the community and who are absolute legends in the area that I love that we like to give praise and shine a light on.
Yeah.
How'd he die, goddammit?
He was a war hero. That's how he died.
I mean, I'll take that, but
Did he re-enlist and go to the Ukraine or something?
AJ.
re-enlist.
Not
do you mean?
re-enlist,
What
but
do you-
maybe, go be a rogue soldier.
He never left, brother. He was a general in the army, right? Is that what it says?
No.
Hey, Butch, you done good, Butch.
Done good, Butch.
One last time. One last time.
Done great.
Yeah,
From
please.
our guy, Butch, just so we can really, heroes.
So I hear I missed 3 overtimes.
You did, Butch.
But we did win. That's all. that matters
Yeah,
to me.
Butch.
You bummed out you didn't get to see it?
I'm bummed out. Yeah.
The biggest impact from this storm overnight, other than the
For as
power?
far as I'm concerned, yeah. Not even the power, just the hockey game. The power could have went out after the hockey game, but missing that 3 overtimes upset me a little bit.
Rest in peace, Butch.
Love you, Butch.
You're in overtime right now, Butch.
That's right.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. He's at overtime in the sky,
That's right.
Hell yeah.
looking down on great trench play for the Detroit Lions. AJ, why did Mario Davis run out of there?
I don't know. I'm too busy looking at Butch's, whatever that was that just popped up. Was that from his funeral?
That was his obituary.
He died 2 days
Oh,
after
his
his
obit
birthday.
popped up. Why did he run out, though? I don't know if we have the sideline view. I'm curious. What's outside of him? There's no one out there?
Doors off here.
I'll take the higher number, though. I'm wrong. I take the higher number.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Butch is in the sky.
It's more than the sniper.
You can see him.
Hey,
We do need a picture of Butch up there.
Hey, Kush, Butch is right above you.
How'd we get him there?
Look at him.
He floated in.
Look at him.
Tickle his chin, AQ.
How'd we get him there?
Yeah, come on.
Tickle his chin.
Is he up on this TV?
A little respect, AQ.
Yeah, come on.
Where's the TV? I'm gonna put my hand on my heart.
So I hear I missed 3 overtimes, but we did win. That's all that matters to me.
You bummed out you didn't get to see it?
I'm bummed out. I'm bummed out. But, yeah.
Here's to you, Butch.
Thank you, Butch.
Thank you, Butch. Rest in peace, Butch. The Jet, Jeff Passan.
Yeah.
You see that? See a jet that just flew
Oh,
by?
yeah. Yep. Couldn't even see it.
There was a jet that
We do it
just
again?
flew by right there. We got
Went right by.
We got graphics now. Jet, great to see you.
Whoa.
There's another one.
I saw that.
Hit me.
Oh, did you see that?
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, is that
So
another-
that's what $10 million a year buys you. All right.
Is that what it is, or is it more than that?
One jet.
Okay, yeah. Anyways,
That's the most pathetic thing I've ever seen.
Jet, what are you talking about?
Whoa.
Let's. I think there was more. There's been 2 already. I think there's actually 6 of them that are doing a fly.
Can we get another fly? There we go. All right,
They're
all right.
so fast. They're really fast.
They're in a pattern, Jet.
Yeah.
We don't just get to call them willy-nilly whenever. They're coming in at the same angle. Look, I think there's another.
Oh, I see it.
There's 4. I think there's 2 more loaded in chamber. I'm not 100% sure, so we'll keep our eyes peeled for the other jet. We'll hear it coming.
That was crazy.
Whoa! Jeez, that one must have been one of those UFO ones. No sound. Anyways, Jet, it's great to have you back. Baseball is in the middle of a big time. The only reason why I know that is because it cracked into my timeline yesterday. Juan Soto is now a member of the New York Yankees.
So from the beginning, those two matched up perfectly, and this was just a trade that made too much sense not to happen. It adds Juan Soto to the outfield with Aaron Judge, and they just keep coming. It adds Juan Soto with Aaron Judge, or if you're up in Toronto, like
I'm not
I love
fucking
to smoke
coming
weed
here.
with Drake.
Yeah, this place blows.
Actually, no. If you're in Toronto, it could say we got sick of Gumpy after 446 days and booted him back to the U.S.
Oh, good to see you again, Jet.
Okay.
Speaking of awful things, my God, Connor, that shirt is worse than the Patriots.
See, you're reaching there. The Patriots joke was good. You know this isn't a bad shirt, Jet, you son of a bitch.
No.
So that was Gumpy, then Con Man.
Yeah.
We were trying to predict
figured it was that
who
order.
was going to get buried first, and then
Yeah, I had to get it in.
hey,
Thank you.
Let's see it. Oh! It is
dropped
quick.
a couple missiles.
I will say that.
Yeah, remember you said what? $10 million gets you one jet. That's been 7, 8 of them.
Yeah, about that.
7, 8 of these things
Whole
flying by.
fleet.
The Blue Angels just came through this entire thing.
Could pitch into his 40s.
They're paying people $600 million to hit baseballs right now.
Sure are.
Come on, Con Man.
Oh!
It's not bad, Pat.
It works.
That's broke. That's broke forever.
Oh, no.
That's broke forever.
What'd you hit?
It's good contact.
Yeah.
That's broke. That's broke forever.
It's not moving.
Had to get a good hack on it.
Great hack.
$600 million.
Into the gap.
What broke?
I think it's his PTZ here, I think.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
Wait.
Resetting. It's like R2D2.
What do you stand there for? I'm hitting balls trying to make $600 million.
Move, camera.
It's dead. Thing's dead.
Oh no.
Oh, shut down.
Wow.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Oh, it's a little fuzzy.
It's not going past that little. Yeah.
Try spinning the other way.
Those are cheap.
Wait,
though,
we're
right?
back. We're back. I'm moving.
Nice.
There we go.
Wow.
Oh, hey.
There we go.
Hey, it understood.
Yeah.
Think
Hey,
you
listen,
take a hit.
we got $600 million to make. That's what this PTZ just said. Hey, way to go.
We'll have some dirt on it, camera.
Yeah. Good thing about this camera here, Jet, I will say, and all the other ones. So they're all 4K cameras. I had to get it whenever we.
Good love.
There is a creepy gingerbread man who's walking up to me right now.
Let's see him.
What's he? Is he saying, "Hey, little small man"? What's he doing to you, Jet?
Jack, close your mouth.
I don't know. This is
Putting this thing right in your shoulder.
What's he doing, Jet? Where are you, pal?
Who is that?
I'm here. It's still at the hotel. This place reminds me what would happen if Christmas threw up. Like that's what this hotel looks like right now.
Nice.
Is that the place where the penguins walk? Is that the right?
No, there's a river. There's like a river right behind me though, in the middle of a hotel.
Babbling brook behind you the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like I don't know if it's Memphis or Nashville. I don't remember. The place is called Peabody. It might be Memphis.
Peabody?
I think they have they have penguins that walk. Memphis?
Really? That's sweet.
It is awesome. Yeah, it's like every day. The
Penguins are walking in
They
Memphis.
have actual penguins?
Ducks. Sorry, ducks.
I was gonna say.
There was. Sorry.
Ducks.
It's a big
That
difference.
doesn't sound like Memphis.
It's way too hot for a penguin just be wandering around. That's what I mean. Ducks. I saw an animal waddling in Pittsburgh Penguins on my mind.
Sure. Bingo.
That's all. It's the Ducks.
Yeah.
It's Nashville, great city. Did you go see any music while you were down there? Do anything?
I didn't leave this godforsaken place once.
Whoa!
I had to stick around.
Kid Rock's bar.
Kid Rock has a bar.
No, I'm talking about the hotel. Yeah, I did go to the bar a couple times.
Who'd you see? There's any good musicians? Did you get a chance to experience Nashville?
Oh no, I mean the hotel bar. Yeah, after these days, you gotta finish the day the right way, right?
Yeah, especially whenever you're pounding the pavement.
Exactly.
For all the news and information that we, as massive baseball fans, need to know.
They just had Vinatieri, unfortunately, and they couldn't keep Gould. There wasn't the rules where you could put a guy on practice squad at the time. So it's kind of interesting how Gould is going to retire now. And you mentioned Vinatieri. That's one of the things that still bothers him to this day, that he didn't be able to enjoy the fruits of Gould, but he had Vinatieri.
All right, so a couple things there. You said a lot without, there. I know I have an Italian horn necklace on. Okay,
that's right.
Okay, 0.01% Italian. Our buddy Frankie also under the weather. We're pulling for you.
Yep.
We're pulling for you, Meraldo. You're more Italian than me. Have I been pronouncing Vinatieri's name wrong this entire time?
I always say Vinatieri. Vinatieri. I give it a little bit of more specific.
How about six? Do you know what Robert Kraft's role is going to be? I know he's not a guest picker, but he's like featured guest.
He's just a guest. Just come on, we're doing an interview. We're interviewing Robert Kraft.
Is Joe Bros singing or anybody? Anyone playing any songs?
I'll tell you what the Joe Bros did in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Yep.
Phenomenal. They're showmen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Unmatched.
They got pizzazz. Whenever when I brought up the Jack Harlow performance at halftime when I was talking about the MAC championship on College Game Day, I said something along the lines at the home of the worst halftime show in Thanksgiving history.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow was set up or something like that.
Yeah. And
we went to a feature or video or something like that. And Herbie was like, that halftime show while the video is running, he was like, "You're right. What happened? What happened?" I was like, "I don't know." We're like having a quiet conversation while a video is kind of running. I'm like, "I don't know." And then he says, "Those three boys that sang in JMU, they were good. Those guys,
those three boys,
those three lads. I forget if it was three lads or three boys. I forget how he described it.
Did he not know who the Jonas Brothers are?
I don't know if he forgot in the moment and he was just like quick, because we only had like 15 seconds probably to get this entire conversation in during the show. So it was like, the Joe Bros, like, he's like, there's three lads. Yeah, they were the brothers, obviously.
Those sweet boys.
He said pizzazz or whatever. They were right. The Joe Bros.
They bring it.
The one guy caught a streamer left-handed while he was singing and threw it while he was performing. I'm like, these boys got it. I hope I don't think the Joe Bros are here tomorrow, but I wish they were. I wish they were.
They were on the list for that party Sunday. They were going to come. They had a concert, I believe, that night. They were supposed to come. Who knows if they may have come late. I never saw them, but they were trying to get there. Yeah.
Wow.
Ty.
A couple of them used to come to Packer games a while ago. I think
Joe Jonas.
Yeah, I used to see him like the family area afterwards. He and Aaron know each other.
Which one's that? Which one's Joe Jonas?
He's the tall one.
Yep.
Yeah.
He sings.
They all sing, asswipe.
I know they all do. He's the lead singer technically, though, right? Or the drummer?
No, Nick's the lead.
As the drummer, like Phil Collins, he's the lead singer and the drummer. Think about doing that. Could you play the drums and sing at the same time?
He's
Pat?
guitar.
Yeah.
You talking about the Eagles
vocals. Guy? No, Phil
you talking
Collins.
about the Eagles guy?
Well, him too, but yeah, Phil Collins is playing the drums and singing. But yeah, Eagles at home as we move on to the Colts taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are 2-point favorites at home. Are you guys offended, Pat? You must be offended, right, as a Colt fan?
I'm very offended. Gardner Minshew, he won the Nickelodeon Valuable Player.
It's just because Jake Browning played so well last game. This is the only reason?
Yeah. Potentially.
He did play so well, didn't he? He played pretty good.
Played great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who did he not play better than? Gardner Minshew. Okay. What are we talking?
Didn't dance like Gardner either, from what we know.
He ain't got those hips.
He ain't got those hips. Gardner's hips don't lie. And what doesn't lie, he won the MVP. That's what they call it, right?
Yeah, the MVP. Yep.
He's Nickelodeon slime guy right now.
Oh yeah,
you don't think vibes are?
He
Go
got
ahead.
slimed. He got slimed. The whole kit and caboodle, and he was loving it.
Who?
Not the fake slime either.
Oh,
No.
You know, they-
I didn't see this time he get old.
Yeah.
He's got all
That's what he
over
said.
his face.
Put the slime all over my face. Slime. Oh, I got slime in my mouth.
Oh, no, he knew his mustache was going to protect it like eyelashes, do for your eyes. But like,
how awesome is he?
What he has brought to this team, he's like an actual magic. Look at this.
I never saw that. It's my first time seeing it. I love this guy.
He's such a beast.
Yeah, he's a dog, dude. And he did this in Jacksonville, if you do recall. Whenever he was their quarterback, they were selling headbands and jorts and stuff.
They
to
gave
the
out
crowd.
fake mustaches, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Sunglasses with the thing. He has this magnetic personality. And then some of the throws he was making.
Do you know what Robert Kraft's role is going to be? I know he's not a guest picker, but he's like featured guest.
He's just a guest. Just come on, we're doing an interview.
Sweet.
We're interviewing Robert Kraft.
Is
about
Joe Bros singing or anybody? Anyone playing any songs?
I'll tell you what the Joe Bros did in Harrisonburg, Virginia.
Yep.
Phenomenal. They're showmen.
Yeah.
You know?
Unmatched.
They got pizzazz. Whenever when I brought up the Jack Harlow performance at halftime when I was talking about the MAC championship on College Game Day, I said something along the lines at the home of the worst halftime show in Thanksgiving history.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow was set up or something like that.
Yeah.
And we went to a feature or video or something like that. And Herbie was like, that halftime show while the video is running, he was like, "You're right. What happened? What happened?" I was like, "I don't know." We're like having a quiet conversation while a video is kind of running. I'm like, "I don't know." And then he says, "Those three boys that sang in JMU, they were good. Those guys,
those three
and I was like,
boys.
those three or lads. I forget if it was three lads or three boys. I forget how he described it.
Did he not know who the Jonas Brothers are?
I don't know if he forgot in the moment and he was just like quick, because we only had like 15 seconds probably to get this entire conversation in during the show. So it was like, I was like, the Joe Bros, like, and he's like, there's three lads. Yeah, they were the brothers, obviously.
Those sweet
They
boys.
he said pizzazz or whatever. They were right. The Joe Bros.
They bring it.
Worked. The one guy caught a streamer left-handed while he was singing and threw it while he was performing. I'm like, these boys got it. I hope I don't think the Joe Bros are here tomorrow, but I wish they were. I wish they were.
They were on the list for that party Sunday. They were going to come. They had a concert, I believe, that night. They were supposed to come. Who knows if they may have come late. I never saw them, but they were trying to get there. Yeah.
Wow.
Ty.
A couple of them used to come to Packer games a while ago. I think this
Joe Jonas.
Yeah, I used to see him like the family area afterwards. He and Aaron know each other.
Which one's that? Which one's Joe Jonas?
He's the tall one.
Yep.
Yeah.
He sings.
They all sing, asswipe.
I know they all do. He's the lead singer technically, though, right? Or the drummer?
No, Nick's the lead.
As the drummer, like Phil Collins, he's the lead singer and the drummer. Think about doing that. Could you play the drums and sing at the same time?
He's
Pat?
guitar.
Yeah.
You talking
Guitar
about the
slash
Eagles guy?
vocals. No, Phil
You talking
Collins.
about the Eagles guy?
Well, him too, but yeah, Phil Collins is playing the drums and singing.